Scary things are happening. Tinubu plots to return unopposed, designs election timetable to exclude opposition from contesting. Yeah, really? So only his name or only his party will be on the ballot box. Like, seriously? The African Democratic Congress ADC has rejected the Independent National Electoral Commission's revised 2027 electoral timetable, saying it contains booby traps that could aid Tinubu's plots to be returned unopposed in 2027. Specifically, the party has flagged the new compliance requirements under Section 77 and 82 of the Electoral Act 2026, which unfairly burdened opposition parties while giving undue advantage to the ruling party. In a statement signed by its National Publicity Secretary, Malam Bolaji Abdullahi, the party said the requirement for political parties to submit a comprehensive digital membership register by April 2nd, 2026 ahead of the primaries scheduled between 2023 April and 2030 May 2026 creates a new impossible hurdle that could exclude other parties from fielding candidates. The ADC contended that with these requirements, among others contained in the obnoxious Electoral Act 2026, the so-called reform has effectively become an instrument of exclusion to clear the field for President Tinubu. The party described the revised timetable as a political instrument carefully structured to narrow democratic space and strengthen the hand of the incumbent administration ahead of the 2027 general elections. Referencing the timetable, the ADC said party primaries are to be conducted between 23 April and 30th May 2026, just 55 to 92 days from today. However, what is more significant is that pursuant to Section 77(4) of the Electoral Act 2026, political parties are required to submit their digital membership registers to Inec not later than 2nd April 2026. That is only 34 days away. Section 77(7) further provides that any party that fails to submit its membership register within the stipulated time shall not be eligible to field a candidate for that election. These are not housekeeping rules. They are deliberately constructed barriers to exclude opposition from partaking in the forthcoming election. It is significant to note also that Section 77(2) of the Electoral Act 2026 prescribes that the digital register of members must contain their name, set date of birth, address, state, local government ward, polling unit, national identification number, NIN, and photograph in both hard and soft copies, while Section 77(6) prohibits the use of any pre-existent register other than the one that contains the specific information above. According to this law, failure to meet this requirement would result in disqualification. What makes this requirement of digital membership particularly insidious is that the ruling party had commenced the process of the registration since February 2025, long before it became a requirement of the law. This is not a product of foresight, but insider knowledge. They knew what was coming. They therefore had 1 year to carry out an exercise that they expect other political parties to execute in 1 month, during which they must collect, process, and collate vast digital and transmit same to Inec by the deadline under the threat to total exclusion. This is more or less a practical possibility. Democratic competition is based on a level playing field that does not even give any advantage to the contestants. A system where one party takes advantage of incumbency to give itself a 1-year head start on the requirements that other parties only became aware of when it's almost too late is a rigged and corrupt system the party submitted. The ADC has joined other opposition political parties to reject the corrupted Electoral Act 2026. The INEC timetable. This INEC timetable, which based on the said law, therefore stands equally rejected for the same reason that put together they appear designed to serve President Tinubu's automatic self-succession projects. Let it be clear, ADC will not do anything that will appear to confer legitimacy on a fraudulent system. We are reviewing our options and we will make this known in the coming days, added the party. Another year, somebody say blunt light to trigger chaos. Is it true or not? You have to verify now. You have to bring out your proof. If somebody says this, he who alleges must prove. WAEC and GCS set exam. ADC say they are not ready to they are not ready, or they reset the day. Okay, ADC party are not even yet prepared since their alliance formed instead for them to arrange who will flag the party, but they are still thinking who they will pick due to lack of trust within their circles. APC with plans, they have to move forward. So what is the problem if the ADC are not serious? Like seriously, they play for them. Tinubu revived rigging machines in 2027 that nobody can suspect anything. Nothing can stop the elections not to be rigged by APC. Even wicked Wike can be in PDP and rigged for APC. Nothing like free and fair elections because of the people in power. Rigging, okay, of the elections have already been completed before 2027.